Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lights Out. I could do a reference here about the Tiger Electronics Gamecom here, but I feel like even that would be too obscure for me. If you're reading this, I feel sorry for you. You were tricked, fooled. They lied to you. Whatever. It's already too late. Don't bother calling. There's no reception here. I'd like to keep all the lights on if I were you. Just to say... Let's just say you don't want to be in the dark for very long. Okay, F to check my phone. I should do that by wiggling my fat finger. Okay, and tab to view notes. Which is okay, I've only got one note so far. Okay, so okay. Why is my phone gone off? Okay. Anyway, yes, this game is apparently about not dying. There are two lights in the attic, one at the entrance of the house, another in the living room near the bookshelf, a light in the kitchen, there's a breaker in the basement that you must reset every time there is a power outage. My phone's about to die, I'm using the last bits of light to write this message. Okay, I need to go up the ladder. There we go. Where's the light switch in here? Press E to get off. There's a joke in there somewhere. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. Not very private, but cute. So where's the light switch in here? I'm not seeing one. Yes, so apparently there's some sort of demon that's stalking me, and it goes around turning lights off. And, could you get down? Thank you very much. Yeah, here's the light switch in here. There we go. But yeah, apparently it goes around turning lights off, and if you, breaker box, this is the breaker box, and if you stay in the dark for too long, you get murderized. I have no idea how the thing, what? If you make it out alive, please notify the police and find my body. It can't have been taken too far. I think it can. How do I... Oh, the power outs. Right, the power's gone out, hasn't it? I should really fix that. There we go. How do I turn the flashlight off on my phone so that I save the battery power? I have no idea. It said something about there being something on the phone that indicated your health. I don't know whether that's... I would assume that must be the battery. I can't find the light switch in here is the problem. Oh. What? It's one of those pull-down ones, apart from the fact that this one doesn't seem to work. Does that mean there's been another power outage? I'm not doing very well at this so far, am I? Oh, dear. I wasn't expecting the power to go out quite that often, if I'm honest. Right, there we are. Let me have another try. Right. Light on here. Let's deal with the ones downstairs first, because they seem to be at least vaguely findable, if nothing else. Turn that on. Where's... Oh! Lovely! Thank you so much for that. There's a thumbnail for you and a half. Right. Go away. There's no one here. Not interested. I don't want anything, frankly, from you lot. I don't know how long I need to survive for. I would assume until 6 AM. That tends to be the... Can't scare me with that. That has changed. That didn't used to be that colour. I like the sound design. The sound design is lovely. The whole I'm about to get... What? Okay. F flashlight. I don't want to turn the flashlight on, though. I want to turn the thing off. Oh, for goodness sake. How do you turn the light off? Oh, no, don't turn the phone on. Just turn it off. It's not rocket science. Just turn the light off so you save the battery power. All the lights are on. There's nothing for me to do here. I'm very confused. Or is it... Does the flashlight not drain the battery? Is it purely just a matter of me... What? That's lovely, but also highly probably copyrighted. Is it just me using the screen that drains the battery? because that's unrealistic. Am I supposed to avoid rooms where I can hear the monster? Oh, I see. Does the noise indicate where the monster's going to be turning the lights off? Is that the idea? I don't know. The mechanics of this game are not exactly clear. I've also realised there's a sprint button that I should have been using ages ago. Right. Yeah, so I'm still not entirely convinced I understand how this works, but I'm going to pretend like I do, and I just get scared of a clock. That's lovely sounds and music. That's all the good sounds that everyone loves to hear in the middle of the freaking night. Oh, great, power's off again. So, do we get to see this bad guy? Or is this the kind of cowardly bad guy that doesn't actually assault you, it just sneaks up behind you and then bites you in the bum? I have no idea. I have no idea what time it is, I have no idea how much power I've got left, I've got no idea of any information in my brain whatsoever, I'm a complete moron. Sheesh, giddy aunt. It's like fighting with your mum when she's running around trying to turn all the lights off. We must save the planet, we must save the planet. Yes, I also need to be able to see my maths homework, please. Right. Anyway, moving swiftly on. There's no one home, go away! Don't want any cheese straws. Whatever does people try to sell you at the door these days? I don't know. Probably death, to be honest with you, in this year. Well, actually last year. Hooray! First recording of 2021. Yes, that's how little this game is giving me to talk about. I'm sorry. The game seems good, though. The game seems like kind of nice and kind of fun. It's kind of fun just running around. Just sort of running around frantically trying to keep all the lights on. I just don't get the point of it. See, now it's 3 AM. And see, now I haven't had my phone on the entire time. Would you get off the ladder? Thank you. Oh, I think I'm dead. Or did they win? Or did they crash the game? Oh, hi, friend. This doesn't work anymore. Hi. Ah, door locked. Ah, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Dead? You found me. I'm so proud of myself. I found your dead, destroyed, and bloodied corpse. Hooray. Julie and Janice. Well done, Julie and Janice. Okay, that was lights out. That was a fun little game. Would have been nice if we could have seen the monster a little bit. You know, if I don't remember, there'd been like some shadows darting around or something that we could have sort of tracked a little bit, and that could have been the monster that was trying to chase us, or something like that. But given the fact that this was made in such a short amount of time, this was actually very impressive for what it is, which is, you know, just a little fun 5-minute thing. This is actually cute. This is quite enjoyable. So that was lights out. My time has come. The allure of the structure has washed over my body like a raging disease. I can feel its metallic pulse vibrating across the desert, an echoing call to our salvation. It told us there was nothing left to recover from this planet. Cities completely flooded, forests burned to ashes, oceans dried up. There was no hope for a better future here. They promised a new world, a portal to a planet at the edge of the galaxy, brimming with life. Fresh start for humanity. We will build what we lost. Billions have already made the arduous pilgrimage to the portal. The final 2 flags of this journey are ahead. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to something called There Is a Planet B, which didn't have a lot of information on its page. It just had a rather exciting looking picture that reminded me quite a lot of Sanctuary, which was a sort of walking simulator we played ages ago. Some booze. Someone been drinking whiskey on the journey. Nice thing to leave some behind, I suppose. This is very pretty though. The sort of wind effect on the sand is done quite nicely. Much more nicely than it usually is in indie horror games. So this is nice. Trekking through the desert. I wonder if we're possibly on Mars, perhaps. I don't know if Mars has sand dunes. I don't know if Mars has any dunes. I don't really know anything about Mars, to be honest with you. Space is not my forte. This is pretty. Very pretty indeed. On some sort of a quest. So I'm wondering if something has happened to humanity, if there's been some sort of a crisis, something that's gone wrong. Maybe an environmental crisis, maybe a war, maybe an invasion. Something has happened and humanity's a bit screwed. Needs a new place. And that's where we're trying to go. I feel like a member of the Foreign Legion, just walking through the desert. This is gorgeous. Oh, my other speaker suddenly decided it wants to work. My other speaker, for some reason, has just decided that his work contract is just going to operate in a simple manner of when it wants to work, it will work. What do we have here? This is the thing I saw in the picture. I didn't see what was under it, though. Alright, kiddo. Nearly there. A rest? Seems to have chilled a little bit. Wow. That reminds me of something yesterday. The original one. I can't remember. I think there was like a big portal that the Vex came through, I think it was. Wow. That's a striking. That's, with the exception of the massive revolving box on top of it, it reminds me a lot of sort of Egyptian architecture. I don't know why. It's very pretty. I suppose I shall trek this beaten path between the I'll quickly think of something that's between these massive sandwiches and position myself underneath whatever this is. So this is the portal. So the question is, portal to where? And what is making that noise? It's very big, aren't you? Very big indeed. Is it making that noise every time I pass one of these? Maybe every other one? Yes, maybe either that or it's just coincidental timing, but... So here's the final pit. Is this where the portal is activated from? So it's where the path leads to. Where have I been sent? Flung far across the galaxy to a paradise? Did you? No, obviously not. Did you really think salvation awaited you? I mean, you know, paradise is always accessible via long deserts. Your species is by far the most gullible we've encountered. Ah, I see. So we've met some sort of what do you call them? A prophet species that's trying to guide us, but actually is trying to hurt us. Only a desolate landscape of pain awaits you here. Sorry. You're very naughty little humans. Sorry about that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There is a planet. That's freaky. That's a freaky design. That's a very freaky little world. Even though you only get to see it for like 2 seconds before the screen goes black, that's a very freaky design that they've made. And there's a testimony to how well it works in that, you know, you feel disturbed and you feel curious and drawn in to figure out what's going on, even though you only see it for so little and you get so little detail, it still draws you in and makes you want to explore it. So that was There Is a Planet B, and that was quite impressive. I'd like to see more of that, if there were more of it to be seen, but I get the impression that's one of those things that's made to be short and small and a bit freaky, and it certainly did those things very effectively. I can't sleep. May as well explore my room, because I'm certainly not already familiar with it. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Black Eyes, and a very, very, very messy room. Okay, I suppose because I can't sleep, I'm going to explore my room. Okay, can I climb up into this old-fashioned chair and be some sort of, I don't know, Edwardian baby or something? I can only assume I'm a child from the size of my bed and my height. Did you have stuff like that when you were growing up? I certainly didn't. What's this? Turn this around and fill the bar. Hang on a minute, that wasn't there before. Hang on a moment. What's going on here? Everything's gone awry. Maybe I should stop spinning those things. This is all rather intense. What was that? Here, take my child. Take this. This will happily do as a sacrifice. Calm down, Teddy. Everything's going to be fine. What? No. Where did I put my key? I don't know. The same place you put our sanity, I think. Here's another sacrifice. Go away. Many... Oh, good, a weapon. Something I can fight with. And by the sound of it, a metal thing that I can fight with. That's excellent. I'm so glad about that. Since when was I a baby with monstrous abilities? My secret toy chest. What? We've all got one of those, but I thought you'd be a bit young to have one. Where's the key? That's not a key. That's a didgeridoo-dah. That's not a key, that's a tiny, tiny sword. Can I crouch? I can crouch. Where's my key? My ever-present bane in horror games. Keys. I have many teddies, which is nice. I don't know why I have so many things that look quite scary, if I'm honest. No, I don't think it's up there. Do I have a shadow? No, I don't. I thought I might be able to tell what sort of crazy loon I looked like, but no such thing was to happen. Where's my key? Is it under something? That's adorable. Is it underneath something, perhaps? No. Where's the key? I don't know. We can press tab to make everything go wrong. Go away, Mr. Helicopter. Don't want a helicopter. This is not a Bob Hale report. We don't need no helicopters around here. At least that's a reference someone might actually get once in their life. Seriously, where's the key at? I haven't a clue. Just once in my channel's lifetime, I'd like to play a game where we don't have to do a jump cut because I can't find some minute key. Just once, you know. I'd be happy to take an eternity of it happening again and again and again for that one time. I can't use that anymore. And I cannot bring Cthulhu back. or possibly just bring Cthulhu off my wall, as it seems to be. I seem to be a very nautical child, though, very into pirates and ships and all that sort of thing. And it's possibly Halloween, judging from the pumpkins. It's just, I feel I may have been the victim of some robbery because I have no key. Hi, friend, you're not terrifying in the slightest. Seriously, though, where is this key? Where did I put my key? I'm also trying to be really careful to read everything very precisely. Currently, because in the last game I tried to play, I was trying to play something yesterday, and it had a statement in it that said, you need to find a key, it's near a well. And I misread it as that you need to find a key, it's near a wall. So I spent about... I'm seeing things that aren't there. I spent about 20 minutes combing the walls looking for something, when in reality it was at a well on the complete other side of the map. So I'm trying to not be as stupid. I'm trying to graduate from moronically stupid to just slightly stupid. But this doesn't seem to be going very well, because I still can't find this accursed key. Fine, let me turn over everything just in case it's under something. It's not in there. I know, it's alright, friends. Calm down. Another game with a zoom that we don't need. I don't care how many times I have to say this in video games. We don't need zooms. There has never been a time when we've needed. Am I going crazy? Because I swear things are appearing and I'm not seeing them appear. This wasn't here before. This wasn't here 5 minutes ago. Things are self-generating, and frankly, it's quite scary. So here's a... Is the key in here? Is that it? Thinking about it, I've just realised something really, really obvious. Didn't this say 731? Yes, it did, 731. Which possibly means it's in here, which would answer an awful lot of questions. How did I bring this up before? Here we are. 731. Hooray! We did it. What's in here then? There we are. Can I open? Can I open? Oh, hi, dudes. How are you doing today? The key. Can I have the key? Do I? Oh, there we are. Okay, that's an interesting system. I've never seen something quite like that before. Why do you guys need to be kept secret? Why do you guys need to be kept in a locked box? That frightens me. It makes me think that quite possibly they're demons. Not just because there's been demons in all aspects of this game so far. Why with the long hallway? Why with the inefficient use of space? What with all of the stuff that's currently in my face? Hi, friend. Hope you're doing well today. Hey, your guess is as good as mine. Okay, I have reached the door. Excellent. And now I have entered... Told you that thing was dangerous. It murdered a horse and a woman that was bent over. Goodness. Child? Yeah. I think the child was not happy. I should definitely go reading through their diary then, shouldn't I? Goodness. There was not a bear up there a moment ago, but there was for a second. I was so angry about the fact that I couldn't read that diary. I threw it through a wall. How impressive. Well, that's a good summary of what I look like most mornings. Hi. You don't look scary. You don't look suggestive. What's with the cookery pot? Get away from my knees, friend. Whatever you do, don't let her in. Don't believe her. What are you talking about? You're using all these sorts of phrases and I don't know what they mean. What? On June 6th, 2 kids mysteriously disappeared from a residential house in Parkerville. Police are investigating the case. No suspects are currently been found yet. Police suspect foul play, kidnapping or murder. One police officer found a picture of a child with black eyes. The picture was found at the doorstep and laid in a pool of blood. Forensics are still yet to confirm who the blood belongs to. The parents were out of town and have been notified of the horrific event. That's a shame. That was a bit shorter than I thought it was going to be. That was kind of setting itself up to be something really good, but no, sadly this isn't a demo or anything. It's not early access. It's just you know, for all I know, it is a complete version. So yeah, that's not here yet. So give me a moment. I want to get back into that second room. I just want to see if maybe I did something wrong, because it's talking about not letting her in. So possibly I did something wrong. Maybe if I can just shut the door, I can survive a bit longer, maybe? I don't know. I just want to have another quick try. Ruby-doopy-doop-boo. Running down the corridor, lights are going off. There's a funny vision that someone's chasing me. Oh dear, I'm gonna die. Oh dear, I'm gonna die. Probably just from tripping on these uneven boards. Open the door. Open the door. Thank you. What if I try closing the door? I have closed the door. Are you proud of me? It's alright, child. Dumb. So, did I do something wrong? Just let the child appear and you can like run to her or something to protect her? Shut the door this time. Does that make any difference whatsoever, or am I just fated to die a million deaths? It's alright. Calm down. You obese unicorn with devil horns. I think I'm surviving longer than before. Possibly. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I was so busy faffing around with breaking the wall that everything went a bit wrong. No, okay. Don't ask the door to your room, whatever you done later. Okay, I have absolutely no idea whatsoever if there's another ending to that. Whether it is possible to win that, I have absolutely no clue whatsoever. But that was fun. That had some nice visual effects. That had a very nice detailed and colourful environment. Not entirely convinced about the cheap jump scare in the middle, but overall that was quite good. There just wasn't an awful lot there, which was a bit of a shame. But that was Black Eyes. That was quite promising. Okay. I move very slowly. I wasn't given any kind of introduction to this. Not even a menu screen. This is like Outlaws 2! Excellent. Okay, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Conformity. It's called. I don't know what we're conforming with. But, spooky chairs! Oh, Uncle, you and your, I don't know, razor blade sharpening tendencies. 1968. Goodness, what happened in 1968? Well, the moon landings hadn't... Well, no, moon landing was 1969, I want to say. Yeah, I can't think of anything that happened in 1968. Sorry. What's this? Oh, it's flypaper. Sorry, we don't have that in this country. Well, not this time of year anyway. A can of soda. A can of what is quite clearly Jack Daniels, but instead is called... What is that? Jeff Barrel? Lot of beer. House of a drunker. I think you mean a drunkard. Okay, does that mean that I don't know who lives here then? If I'm not familiar with the owner? I don't know their drinking habits? I don't seem to have a crouch. Or a run, for that matter. Okay. Oh, big... I didn't even see what that was. What is that called? The Secret Garden. That's a real book that I haven't read. What does this say? A diploma for the winner of the 4th Regional Food Competition to Mrs. Helen Brighton for taking first place in the category of pumpkin soup. Granted award, Mayor's Handshake. Award sponsored by North County TMCN Hairdresser Pub Drink It. That's very impressive. I suppose, in its own freaky way. I might shut this door. I might not shut this door because I can't shut it because my brain doesn't work that way. The Journal of Game Changer. The Main Good of Jefferson and Blind Inc. You'll pardon me if I haven't got a clue what's going on. Someone having a bath? No, no one's having a bath. Many of these goods look a lot more modern than 1968. I would like to preface that. And why am I just invading someone's home? And just saying, this is a lot. What was I? Oh yeah, that's right. Aww. That's adorable. Aww, that's adorable. I love that. It's adorable. Right, where was... Sorry, that's completely ruined the spooky element, because this isn't spooky now. This is just adorable because of that. Where was I? Oh yeah. Why did I just decide in my truck to drive out into the wilderness, find this... Yeah, look, people have been here a lot more recently than 1968, as the person who ran by the window may possibly have alluded to. Sorry, I got scared of him. There's another diploma there to a name I don't recognise. Some people in the army. Some people with some very cool boots and some cool hats on. I should very much approve of that, if nothing else. But yeah, why am I here? Why is this a thing that I do? I just invade random people's homes with my mottled, flea-bitten skin. And say, what shall I do today? I shall go and invade these people's homes. Hi, stranger, you don't know who I am. I just busted your door down, ran in here, sorely boozed, insulted you, stole your stuff, and now I'm going to strangle you. I would just like to state, this is not representative of how things work in real life, okay? You don't run into people's homes and then get given boobs. That's not how these things work. Thunderwire Company. Subject, horror FPS kits. Version... Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. That's getting a bit meta. Put that away. We'll not have no self-promotion here. Thank you very much. I still have no reflection. My light does, though. But I don't. Is there some big conspiracy about all video game characters being vampires or something? I don't... Good, I just managed to... Ah, hi again. That's not how those things work. I recognise that model. We've seen that model twice before. Out of interest, do we have... No, we don't. Okay. Sorry. I was just wondering if there's a specific sort of pre-build I've seen a few times before, but doesn't seem to be. Or at least if it is, they're hiding it a lot better than most people do. So, hang on a minute, this TV wasn't here before. Something suspicious is going on. Something a bit fishy is going on. Should I just leave, now that I've committed literal... Hi! I'm gonna take this remote control and I'm gonna shove it up your glitchy bum. End of demo. Thanks for playing. Thanks for having me. Okay. So, to recap. We drove into the middle of a field in the middle of the night in my truck, got out of the truck, and then decided to break into someone's home, steal their things, and attempt to strangle them numerous times from around the back of the neck. Okay. I'm curious about one thing, though. I'm curious about why this has no way to quit it without actually quitting it yourself. What? Why did you... Why did you change the resolution? What? Why have you done that? Excuse me. I quit it, I come back, and 1080p is just not a thing anymore. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll do this slightly weirdly then. I have no idea why this game is as broken as it is, but I suppose it is. Okay, it sets up a very nice environment. I'm not entirely sure how believable it is. I think it needs a bit of motivation to explain why you're invading this person's home. Oh, you can't go over here. Right, well that answers that question then. Yeah, we could do with a bit of motivation as to why you're invading this person's home, but the sound design is lovely. Admittedly, the animations at the end could have been a little bit better, but as a demo, it's very good. It's quite nice. It's quite sort of fun and different and quite exciting. But I don't think I'm supposed to be around this part of the house. But we're going to see if I can see anything that's utterly broken and balked and glitchy just for the fun of it, which might be entertaining. But yeah, this seems nice. This seems to have potential. It's sort of weird and freaky and a bit strange. And the environment is very detailed, which is always nice. I like a nice detailed environment. So, yeah, this is nice. It's just obviously, you know, just a demo, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know what it's being made for. Presumably, a whole game. One would assume, rather than, I don't know, like a tea cozy or something. But yeah, I'd certainly like to see how this gets fleshed out in the future, to see what happens to it, see if it actually does turn into something real. Or whether this is as far as it'll ever go, I don't know. But, yeah, it's nice, it's cool. But sadly, it is just a demo. It is just a demo, and I've got myself stuck on the wrong side of the invisible barrier, which means I can actually go and see the camper van, which doesn't actually do me any good because you can't get into the camper van. You can, however, see that the branches glitch through the door, and realise that it's not a camper van, it's actually just a caravan because it doesn't have an engine. Or does it? I don't know. It's too late in the day for such things. Stop shouting at me. Yeah. This is nice. This is cool. This is weird. This is freaky. It just isn't here. Which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. That's life. That was conformity.